Mike Jones.
BBN Jack Force. The damn thing just cut off. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm hoping it stops. My computer just cut off. I'm not 100% sure why. I'm just hoping it stops and just keeping it a stack with you. We back. With that being said, what we're gonna be talking about today is G Herbo. I actually think there's a very interesting point that the person that's trying to expose G Herbo made that I think that a lot of rappers are not sticking to, and I think that that's part of the issue that's happening in hip hop that's actually creating a problem where we can't differentiate what a rapper is from a street nigga. I think that we have to understand that there are some niggas that are rapping and they're not really rappers, they're street niggas. And there are some niggas that's rapping and they're not really, that they are street niggas, but they are really rappers. I think that if it was a better way to be able to, if there was a clearer understanding of the difference, like if rappers didn't try so hard to be street niggas, that weren't street niggas, I think that it'd be easier for us to be able to understand or be able to delineate the difference from one another. But what do we say about a rapper who's a rapper? He's a rapper and he's doing, not really doing street shit, but he is a part of some street shit. So we're gonna have a conversation about that because I think that's the point that the dude was trying to that's one of the points that dude made that was trying to bash G Herbo. But for most of that conversation, I'm basically on the very clear understanding is a lot of times that people don't understand what it means when you are promising them something. With that being said, we're also going to be talking about the Kodak Black Jackboy situation. And the reason why we're going to be talking about that is because I personally think that there's a correlation between the two. And so we're going to be talking about one, juxtaposed not really against the other, but we're going to be explaining how these situations can possibly sometimes backfire. With that being said, we're going to starting the show sooner from now on. Roll call is going to be at the 5-minute mark. Just so everybody know, from now on, roll call is going to be at the 5-minute mark of morning coffee every single time from now on. That's when roll call is going to be, so people can get in here and comment if you feel like it. With that being said, let's do roll call right now because this is the first time I'm telling you about it and I'm kind of want to get to it. And it was also like 2 minutes on a previous video that got all fucked up because the computer cut off. So I want to get to the content. With that being said, shout out to Jay Hodges. He says, morning BB and fam, Jack Frost. He also says, hit that like button. Get the notifications out. Please hit the like button. You have no idea how bad I need the like button hit. We already did a video that got cut off. So that means that there are that the notifications for this video right here is going out even less. You understand what I'm saying? So please hit the like button. I appreciate those that do. If you don't, I mean, I still appreciate you for being here. So thank you. With that being said, boom. God comes out. I'm not even 100% sure who the dude is. I'm not going to call his name. I forget what his name is. DJ Academics actually spoke on this, and this is where I heard this from. There will be a video coming out on this later today, just so you know. So if you want to be a part of this conversation, you could be a part of this conversation, and then you might also, by doing that, have some kind of input in the video that we're going to be making today. But a video will be coming out on this later today. Now, basically, some dude came out, and what he said was, and this is the first aspect of what he's saying. We're gonna talk about quite a few things that he spoke on. But one of the things that he said is G Herbo had promised them guys basically rap careers of some sort or whatever the case is. And then he got on and he never came back and got them niggas. I want to say something. And I think that this is, when I heard this, immediately I said, this nigga bitter. The reason why I say that it is, let's say me and you are working together, and let's say I promise you something. What I promise you is contingent on whatever we're working on working. If we're working on something and the thing we're working on doesn't work, whatever I promised you, I now don't feel like I owe you because it was contingent on this thing that we're working on. So if me and you are working on something and I say, yo, I'm gonna get this, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and we're gonna do that, right? And we're working on something and that shit happens, then of course we're gonna go do those things. But if we're working on something and the thing don't happen, how do you expect us to do those things? I just want to be clear on this. So the reason why I'm saying that is a lot of times, especially in the way that he was kind of explaining the situation, a lot of times these rappers, they're promising niggas shit. they're saying, yo, look, when we get on, boom, we gonna get this, boom, we gonna get that. Because dude was like, yo, he promised us chains. Yeah, he promised you chains. Before he understood the the industry, he promised you a lot of shit, I bet. Before he knew how much money he was gonna actually get personally, pretty sure he promised you the world. He was like, he was promising you everything. What up, Mac Mini? Says salute for us. Your title say tonight show instead of morning coffee. Thank you very much for telling me. Ah, fuck, I got the whole wrong thing up. Hold on. Thank you very much for telling me. I forgot to fix it. I appreciate you. It should say G Hervo allegedly. Yeah, why? What? Exposed. And then it should also say Kodak Black versus um Jackboy. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, homie. For real, for real. The last live messed up. I was in such a rush, I wasn't paying attention. I honestly wasn't paying attention. The last live might have the wrong one also, because I started early. Because the live last night got cut off, so I started early today, so I could try to give y'all back that time. With that being said, boom. Yo, look, listen, pay attention. So I think that this is the problem when we have these rappers, right? Or when we have these situations when you have in people that's promising. I didn't even talk about the whole street nigga shit yet. So hold on. I think that this is the problem when you have people promising promising individual shit. Listen, pay attention. The shit is contingent on whatever business that we have working out. Like the shit, like G Herbo is probably promising them shit contingent on the shit working out. So G Herbo gets on. But you thought getting on was getting a whole bunch of bucks. Getting on ain't getting a whole bunch of bucks. Getting on is getting the opportunity to create your fucking content. You do understand this, right? When you get on, they're not just giving you bucks. They're giving you money to allow for you to have space, room for your creativity to thrive. And then also that money is supposed to be used to create whatever it is that your medium is. You do understand this, right? So when they give you a shitload of money, you're literally not supposed to go to the hood and start bailing niggas out immediately. Some niggas do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to go take that money that they just gave you. That's an investment. You just got a loan. Now those things that you need around you to allow for your creativity to prosper, now you're going to be able to have those things. Those worries that you used to have and that was making it, that was not allowing for your creativity to blossom, we're going to make those shits is out of the way. Now you have no excuse. We need you to work. I don't care that you took 20,000 of the 100,000 that we gave y'all and bailed a whole bunch of niggas out. Now you can't afford to do this and you can't afford to do that. We gave you the money. That was on you. But I don't think that people are understanding or breaking down that concept. So when I first heard dude talking, the first thing I thought is yo, this nigga is mad jealous, yo. Like, this is bullshit. That's what I thought. And then the interview, I wish the interviewer was better. The interviewer was a great interviewer because he got the interview. So salute to that. If the interviewer was a little bit better, he would have asked a little bit, he would have asked questions. And okay, so you ask a question real quick, interviewing one-on-one. You ask a question, right? But when you ask a question, you don't ask a question to get an answer. You ask a question because there's 4 or 5 follow-up questions that you have. Your follow-up questions are the questions that you really want answered. The first question that you have is basically like a baseline. You know when you go and you do like a polygraph or some shit, and they say, just say yes to everything. And then they ask you some shit that is obviously wrong or obviously not true, but you just say yes to it anyway. That's so they can get a baseline. So the first question is basically a baseline. It's a jumping off point. This is where we're gonna, okay, so boom, you ask the question, they give the response. Okay, now we have somewhere to work up from. You understand what I'm saying? I wish that interviewer would have used that particular tactic. That's one way to do the interview. I wish he would have used that particular tactic because dude had said quite a few things that I think they needed to extrapolate out on. But with that being said, there is something that he did say, and this is a fucking fact. All of you street rappers, pay attention. This is real shit. If them niggas is out there spinning the block for you, you supposed to go pay their bill. I'm going to say this again. Allegedly, you want to know what Casanova's allegedly in jail for? Allegedly. I'm not saying he did this. I'm saying that this is what he's being accused of. One of the ways that they tied him into this whole shit that's allowing for the RICO to happen is they're alleging that one of the things that Casanova did was when niggas got locked up, Casanova was telling niggas, yo, what the fuck is y'all niggas doing? Y'all gotta go put something on the homie books. Allegedly, that's what he was doing. I'm not saying he was. I'm saying that those are the allegations that are against him in the indictment. Now, I say all that to say, that's literally the type of energy that you're supposed to have if you some street nigga and you got niggas out here doing whatever. If niggas is out here repping for your name, repping for whatever set that you're a part of, and you're a part of that movement, you are supposed to do that. That's literally what Little Durk is allegedly doing now. You are supposed to do that. So I understand Homeboy's point as far as that is concerned. As far as when he says, yo, look, niggas was getting locked up and nigga wasn't pulling up with the bail money. Nah, he right. Because he said, yo, look, G Herbo, he said, G Herbo's no goofy. He said if his safety is threatened or something, he gonna pop off. He said he's not one of them niggas going out there to go handle the business. But if the business come to him, it is what it is. That's what dude said. Given the respect and the understanding, he's saying, well, G Herbo a real nigga. If you try him, best of luck. But the rest of us out here that's going and searching out the ops in his name and in the name, not in his name specifically, but in the name of whatever the organization that we're all supposed to be a part of, he's supposed to have our back when it's time for bail. He's supposed to have, you understand what I'm saying? So when dude was making that point, I think he was spot on. I'm 100% here for it. I don't know if G Herbo is doing any of these things. I don't know if dude is salty or not. When dude brought up the gold chains, it sounded like he's salty. You understand what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, when a nigga mad at another nigga got to deal with money or a woman. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. When a nigga has, like, not when it's not no bitch ass nigga shit. That's bitch ass nigga shit too. Don't get it confused. But you understand what I'm saying? The majority of the time, a dude got a problem with another dude. It's over money or a woman. Tell me where I'm wrong. It's over money or a woman. So I don't know why dude felt a need to come out and say this. But I will say, when he started saying G Herbo said he was going to buy the whole team chains and he didn't, I want to just talk about something else real quick. I know these rappers don't have the money I think they have, right? Okay, so there's a thing I want to talk about. I'm going to make that the next point. I'm going to talk about this real quick. Because I kind of brought this up in the last point 2 seconds ago. But y'all know these rappers don't have all this money that they say that they have, right? And what I mean by that is that you have a benefactor. Your benefactor makes sure that you have everything that you need. Not you and them other 30 niggas that you running with has everything that they need. What kind of shit is that? Ain't nobody here for that. I'm laughing, but yo, look, listen, pay attention. Your benefactor's your record label. That's your benefactor, right? That's your record label. When you need something, you pull up to your record label, say, yo, I need a loan. Boom, your record label, if it's inside a reason and you doing good with your projects or you got a good history with them, bang, they gonna give it to you, right? That's your benefactor. It's not their responsibility to take care of them 20 niggas that's with you. What do them 20 niggas do? Now that's how you get these niggas talking about niggas rappers that never even spit a verse in their life. Niggas, they didn't even do nursery rhymes in school because these are the hardest niggas on the block. While the whole fucking while the whole kindergarten is doing nursery rhymes, they sitting in the corner like this with a do-rag on. So these niggas, they don't even do nursery rhymes. But you got to get them a bag also. Did I change it to morning coffee? I don't know. I got. Oh shit. All right, let's get back to it. Um, Macman says salute for. Oh shit. Oh, I fixed it. I fixed it, but I fixed it. Fixed it. It just I don't know. I fixed it though. Appreciate you, Jay Hodges. Hannibal Bean says Herb Goofy. He ain't real. Well, I don't know. I'm not questioning what's going on with any of these dudes. I don't. I'm not questioning whether any of these dudes is real. You back anything in the corner, and anything might happen. That's a fact, and that's what Homeboy said about G Herbo. You back something in the corner, anything might happen. And that's another reason why I don't overbeat your kids, man. You don't want some fucking. They might be in a fucked up situation and they PTSD trick kick in, and that might be why they die. They PTSD kick in and they get paralyzed or some shit. Um, um. All right, so check this out. Listen, pay attention. My fault. I had to take care of that. I got some text messages I had to take care of. Listen, pay attention. Right. I want you to pay very close attention. These rappers. Let me move over. So these rappers do not have the money niggas think that they have. They have benefactors. There's a label. The label makes sure that the rapper's doing well. If the rapper has a good team, they have a nigga with them that they not dealing with the label or nothing like that. Them niggas is on social media all day, hitting pieces up, seeing if they could wear a shirt, rock a shirt to get some bucks on Instagram. If they could go speak to some people and see if they could go pull up to an event and be seen taking pictures with. I wish I had a team. See, that's the type of team. Okay, so this is what I'll be trying to explain. I do a lot of shit, but I am more of a media personality than anything else. So that's the type of team I actually need. That's why when we're doing all of these other things, I'm usually saying, "Well, okay, let's do it." But I want you to come with the all of the understanding and all of the everything, and then I put into it what we need, what you need from me. You understand what I'm saying? Like if and this is a fact. Go if you talk to anybody that actually did any business where we was doing any kind of project, that especially any project I was financing. I financed quite a few projects over here that we did. That's a fact. They'll tell you. I just say, what do you need? And then I give it to you. I'm a media personality. So that's the type of team I need. I need niggas that's gonna be like, know that if they go book me a gig, they're gonna get 20%. You understand what I'm saying? Know that if they go get me an interview or book me a gig on here, they're gonna get 20%. Like that's what I need. You understand what I'm saying? Like that would be beneficial. So that will allow for me to just be Jack Frost, and then I'll be able to work on my projects that I like working on, that I like working on by myself. Because I like doing. That's why I need like. That's why I really do need a girlfriend and shit, so I can have somebody to bounce ideas off of. Smart one. Smart is important. Um, I digress. So these rappers, basically, what they have is they have a benefactor, which is the record label. I done said that about 3 or 4 times. We're gonna move on from there. So they can't just bail 20 niggas out. They just can't. And there's gonna be niggas that's gonna be salty about that shit. There's gonna be niggas that's gonna be salty. There's gonna be niggas that's gonna be upset. There's gonna be niggas that's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? But they just don't have it. They just don't have the ability to. They're gonna see them on Instagram driving around in all of the big fucking, I don't know, whatever the new car is that everybody want. They're gonna see them on Instagram driving around in them shits. They're gonna see them on Instagram with their kids and their wife in this big ass mansion. They're gonna be like, yo, boy, you couldn't bail homie out. Because they don't understand how the money work. The realest shit is this. As you climb the ladder, you're gonna have to shed friends and gain friends. That's the realest shit. Because you're gonna have to befriend people who could do things for you that the people that you with just can't in order for you to progress. And there's gonna be people that's gonna be with you that's not gonna want you to make certain steps that you're gonna need to make in order to progress. Because they're gonna like the good old you when you need to turn it into the brand new you. And that's just a life lesson. So sometimes you gotta start loving people from a distance. That's a fact. You could take whatever you want or however you want about whatever you want. But that's a fact. And that's why some people get salty. I'm going to tell you something real quick. Michael Jordan on the basketball team. You think he want another nigga playing next to him that plays just like him? Okay. Let's just change that narrative real quick, right? Because you're going to be like, but it would be dope to have 3 or 4 Michael Jordans on one teams, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to change that narrative. So let's say you got a football team, right? Right? Do you want every player to be a linebacker? So your quarterback's a linebacker. Your running back's a linebacker. Your linebacker's a linebacker. Your lineman's a linebacker. Your safety's a linebacker. Do you want every player to be a freaking... when I was in... I got a point. Hold on. There was a game that had came out. It was an NFL game. It came out in the 90s, the early 90s, around the same time John Madden came out, when John Madden first really got big, around 92. It came out around the same time that Joe Montana football came out. Yeah, I remember that. That had some of the best lines in it. He didn't make it. Yo, that game had some of the fucking best commentary ever. Anyway, so I had a homeboy. I forgot which game it was. I think the name of the game was like just NFL or some shit like that. I had a homeboy. It was on Sega. I had a homeboy that he was like, Lawrence Taylor is the best fucking football player in the world, which he was. Do not get this confused. Lawrence Taylor, I think, is one of the... I think there's only 1 or 2 defensive players, maybe 3 defensive players in the history of the NFL that won an MVP. Lawrence Taylor is one of them. Just so we could be clear. If you don't understand how good Lawrence Taylor is, please go look at some of his footage. Lawrence Taylor is the shit of legend, my nigga. Like, legend. I don't know. Go look at... He broke a nigga fibia in half. Ended that dude's career. It was in 1982, 83. No, it was probably 83, 84, because Washington Redskins had actually made the Super Bowl and lost, I think, the previous year. Joe Theismann. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's just... I really do know a lot about a lot of bullshit. That's neither here nor there. He took Lawrence Taylor and put Lawrence Taylor at the quarterback. Lawrence Taylor was shit. You have to be able to play your position, is my point. Niggas want to be on your team, but niggas don't want to be on the team. Niggas want to be your position. So I think a lot of these niggas that be having problems with other niggas, it's not that they're not on the team. It's just that they don't want to be on the team unless they can have your spot. What up, Ming? What up, Oceanic Vibes? Says Frost, always spitting facts in the morning. Appreciate you. What up, Ming E. Rivers? Says salute. Good morning, Frost. Jack Frost, salute. So I say all that to say this. Whenever I hear see somebody just over there minding their business, we're not even thinking about that guy, and then somebody just come out of the clear blue with an interview talking about he exposing them, to me, that's always bitterness. Always. Did something happen? Did G Herbo become a thing and now you're just piling on? No, for no reason whatsoever, you decided to do a G Herbo interview. First of all, this is going to get G Herbo some publicity, so this is probably a good thing for G Herbo. Let's just be clear. Hey, yo, we smoking this morning. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. We smoking this morning. Come on, y'all. You can't tell me the show ain't good. I didn't even get to the Kodak Black Jackboy shit yet. Also, hit that like button, please. I didn't even get to the Kodak Black Jackboy shit, and we only 24 minutes into the show. Let's go. Yo, check this out. Listen, pay attention. Dude said he promised to get niggas in the hood like 20 chains. I'm gonna explain something. If he could get them 20 chains, that's good publicity for him. I'm about to put all of y'all onto a life hack. Anybody that wants to sell your brand, right? Go make up like 100 shirts. Just eat the course with your name and your logo and all of that shit on it. And then go down to Times Square and give them shits out for free. Make sure you give them out to as many homeless people as possible. This is fucked up to say, but is make sure that you give it to as many people as possible that's going to be in the location a lot. Is that fair? That's going to be, you're going to pay for that publicity because you bought all the shirts. That's going to be great publicity. You know how many people just be in Times Square just taking pictures? You're going to be in the background of so many different pictures. People are going to be start wondering, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that name? Then it's going to just become commonplace to them, and it's just going to be a recognizable name. What up, artist formerly known as an Andre? This some free game. This some free game. It might cost as much as a billboard and last longer. Just some free game. Shout out to Oceanic Vibes with the $1.27 drop. I have no idea what the fuck that was for. What is it? No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. Is there a reason? What's 127? Is that Sanford thing? I'm completely confused over here. I'm like, does that stand for a thing? What the fuck? Get back to it. So I was just trying to say, like, in my opinion, so I don't rock with that. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what dude is talking about. I do think that he has a great point. I want to talk about his point. We just spoke about that 2 seconds ago. When he made the point of, his niggas is spinning the block for you, then you gotta bail niggas out. I 100% agree with that. If any of you niggas out here is out here using these dudes, that's how much I had in Google Rewards account. Okay, cool. For any of you dudes, just so we could be clear, for any of you dudes out here that y'all got these street niggas out here helping to push your brand, push your name, and there's violence that comes with it, then you got a responsibility. You kind of got an obligation, man. That's a fact. And when you actually do make it, you do still have an obligation. That's why I'm telling you what I would do. This is what I would do. Listen, if you don't got no felonies, no nothing, there's no, like, you ain't get caught too bad, get caught up nothing too bad, I'll just make a fucking, like, if you got like women in your family that know how to cook or some shit like that, I just make a fucking deli or a restaurant or some shit. Let y'all motherfuckers run it. Then we just have a whole bunch of delis all over the city that just be all delis. It just have one name. It'll be all delis. And I just be opening them up. So now we creating wealth. Y'all niggas want people to give y'all money. I don't fuck money. So now I get a percentage of what comes out of the store. Obviously, I'm buying all the products in and all the product there. I'm taking care of all the product. Well, nah, you probably need to do that because you know what's indigenous or the people in the location want. But I'm paying for everything. I'm getting a percentage off at the top. Everybody got a job. We gonna get niggas now. Now the kids. The kids have something to aspire to. Now niggas don't gotta be in the street hustling in the street. Now niggas could do whatever niggas need to do. That niggas' families is taken care of. I don't even understand why niggas ain't on it like that. This is the type of energy that I would be on. I mean, what? What are you talking about? What kind of skills do y'all have? Oh wow, so y'all don't see. I have my own mind. I don't understand why people don't do. Like, I'm gonna say something that I don't understand why they don't do. Listen, you had your man. What up, 27? You had your man Tyler Perry go buy all that acreage, all that land, and start a studio. Salute. Salute. Don't get it confused. But on top of that, I'm going to say this. Why aren't we buying our own blocks back? Yo, look, we could just buy the building. Niggas sell buildings, homie. We could just get a consortium group together of black men that don't have no problems with the law. Because if I had money, that's what I would be trying to do. I don't care if I gotta go talk to rappers. Yo, that building right there costs 1.5 million. We could buy that shit. The building across the street costs 3.4 million. We could buy that shit. The one we could buy that whole entire little area, that whole block, that whole area. We could just buy the shit. That's it. Why are we not creating generational wealth? And I think that that's the biggest issue I have with what Dude was talking about. But I understand where he's coming from because he can only talk about it up to his understanding. And his understanding is we did a thing for you and we need immediate satisfaction. So I understand. And also, I'm behind. If you got these niggas out here risking their lives, man, what are you talking about? You don't got it. Don't have them out here risking their lives if you don't got it. Let them know it. Let them know that it's not nothing you can get a hold of. Look, man, we go to jail, nigga. We in jail. We gonna have to beat the case. we gonna be, if they catch us, we gonna be up in there until we beat the case. I'm just gonna let you know there is no bond, no bet, there is no money. We ain't getting out. So we gotta either not get caught. For real, for real. We gotta either not get caught. So I think that that's the biggest issue. And I think that's another reason why some people, they don't, you know what I'm saying? They can't get it. You understand what I'm saying? Because people already know that if you get to the bag, you're going to do something responsible with it. Those are way wiser than just breaking down millions of dollars to your homies, J Max says. Yeah, like, I'm not knocking Dirk because Dirk is giving them instant gratification and that's what they want. But my dude, could we buy some stores? Fuck stores. Could we get some fucking food trucks? We could get food trucks, but I mean, you can't get, these niggas can't get food trucks because they shoot up the block too much. But you know, if you have a store, a location, you'll be able to guard it, defend it, protect it a little bit better with the understanding that, you know, y'all guys is trying to move out of a lifestyle. Laundromats, nail shops, anything. That's a fact. Wait, hold on. So your sister and her friends, so all of them do hair, nails? What are you talking about? Yeah, let's go get a whole salon going on. We can shoot a show out of that bitch. Like, what are y'all talking about? That's what I'm trying to explain. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the whole, we got some these niggas over here, they got the cameras, and we trying to get both of them working. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get them the salon over here, and after we get them the salon, or while we're getting them the salon, we're gonna be making the footage and the coverage and everything for the advertisement. We're gonna get them the salon over there, boom. Let's get their social media up first so we can make sure that people come into the salon. Boom. Like, this is how we should be operating. You understand what I'm saying? I want to apologize for not being here. Even I've been here, but I want to apologize for not being here. What up, KC? Dude, I tried to start the show early because you know you be saying you have to go to work. You been asking me to start the show early. I tried to start it early for you today. Yo, we got 64 people in here with 18 likes. Could we hit that like button, please? Like, probably about 6 or 7 people about to leave because they're going to be like, he said hit the like button. He be begging for likes. I don't want to be on this channel. Like, what the fuck, man? Oceanic Vibe says, laundromat, nail slops, barbershops. Absolutely. Everyone should own the building. No more surprise rent rates. My dude, absolutely. Do you understand that the main reason, look, when you talk like I'm talking right now, people need for you to get destroyed. Believe me. Believe me. Breaking, believe me. Because if for one moment black people decided to stop listening to the lowest common denominator, if for one moment black people decide to stop choosing entertainment over education, entertainment over advancement, because that's what you choose when you're choosing to embrace hate over love. You're choosing entertainment 9 times out of 10 over the most high, over advancement, over progress. That's literally what's happening. Hannibal Bean said, Herbo dissing ops in his raps. They can't get to him. They killing the people he left behind. See, I'm going to tell you the problem or an issue that I believe that we have in hip hop. And the issue is this. Niggas like rapping about shit that happened 3 or 4 years ago. Niggas like rapping about shit that happened 3 or 4 years ago. Like me, right? So my content is based on what's going on with me. While I'm up, my content is up. When I'm down, my content is down. That's just a fact. Let's not even play with it. When my environment is better, my content is better. We all know that to be a fact. That's not something that could be debatable. So I say that to say this. People need to make content based on what's